Hello again. So happy you could join me on this beautiful day. I hope it's a beautiful day wherever you're at. What I got going on here today is a pre-stretched canvas 16 by 20. Spray painted it with your local ceramic hardware spray paint, different colors. Put a painter's tape there for the horizon. I'm going to do a beach scene again. And I loaded it up with a thin coat of liquid clear. This is going to help the oils to go on a lot smoother, and it'll help you work with it a lot easier. And I'd like to thank all my subscribers and all my viewers for watching all my videos. I'll keep painting them as I go along, and I hope you keep watching and maybe join along with me. And any colors and any information you'll need to paint along with me will come across the screen right about here. So like I said, I already loaded it up with some liquid clear. We'll go on to this fan brush here. We'll get some whites. White for the sky. Put some clouds in. Load it just like that. Who knows, maybe our clouds will start here, but we'll make a big cloud. One great big one. Maybe it goes right back into the yellow. Maybe it goes all the way down. Load up some more white. First, we're going to come in and tap that. Take this blender brush and use just that corner there. I'm going to soften this edge up. Get different layers going on in the sky with your clouds. Maybe there's something here. Blender brush, tapping it. Come back into more white. Circular motions is what I'm doing. Kind of make all kinds of different things happen. Because that's the way the clouds are. If you look at it in nature, in the sky, there's really no set pattern for the clouds. They're like all over the place. Blender brush again, tapping that back. Get all that fluffy different layers going on that you see in the sky. Maybe you got that coming in front of there. Tap that. Something going on right there in front of that. You have those different layers. Using the different shades of white, you can put things in front of other things. Maybe that one goes off to the side there. some more. Maybe it goes all the way through the horizon. Maybe now is a good time to put some seagulls in. Use some odorless paint thinner to thin some of the white out. Makes it easier to go on. Just a little brush just like that. Maybe there's a seagull right here. Coming in. Just like that. Maybe there's one up here. Coming out on that angle. And we'll put one here. Add a little bit of black to it, just on the edges, where they have it under wings. Have some of that black marking. A little bit on their beaks. Little spot there. Pick that up at home or wherever you're painting. I use odorless paint thinner. We'll come in, get some of that going there. Now we'll get some water coming in here. You can use some yellows. Little roll of paint right across the edge with a palette knife. Maybe from down here we'll start. Just below the horizon. Add a little bit of white, lighten it up some. Tapping it here and there. That glistening. Get some of the waves crashing in. Just going across. Trying to get that wavy, watery lines. Maybe we'll come into some more white. Make it even whiter. going on. Come into the fan brush. Start fanning some of this stuff out here. Just picking certain spots. Just hitting and missing. Going to some more white. I'm going to highlight this more. Right back here. Right back where we think it might be. I think it might be a little lighter, a little whiter. Take the blender brush, just slightly go across. All kinds of little things happening in that water. That's what we're looking for. A little bit brighter, I think. Okay, glistening. More white over here. Really makes it look choppy. More white, I believe, right in here. Blender brush. Gather that back. It's almost the look I'm looking for. Put some more white in here. Blender brush. Blend it in. Blend it where the waves are coming in. keep going back and forth with your blender brush. And your palette knife. So you get those shadows, those shades, the water line you're looking for. I think we're going to come into just some white now. A little bit of water breaking down here. Right where the Gulf is. Right where it comes down to the beach. Maybe it's all foamy there. So you gotta have all that look. All I'm doing is kind of scraping it in. Scraping it in, pulling it back. Get some yellows in there. I'm highlighting off of the water. Some yellows. Just pull them back. One water line. And we'll come into, let's see, probably this brush here we used. Get some whites going on. Maybe some yellows. Who knows? Just like that, I'm going to tap this. Tap this water, this edge here, where you might have some of the water coming in. It's kind of rough, or it's turning over. Get that ripply look by just tapping this. Then you come in and we'll blend it in. Who knows, that goes all the way down. That'll be a beach there. Now we'll take the fan brush and we'll fan it back. Give that wave look. That wave, maybe foamy look. Maybe that foamy look. Who knows, we could have a beach here, so. Different things happening. Maybe we can come in and maybe do a little bit of a water line right in here. Right back in there. We'll take this fan brush, kind of fan it out and just tap it. Maybe it looks like there's maybe some waves crashing over right there. And pull that back. Another set of waves. Another set going right there. Kind of crashing in. Okay, we'll take some yellows now. Come in with the reflection of the water. Kind of here and there. Maybe some whites. Take the blender brush, come in and pull down. And go across. Kind of gives it that glistening wet look that you're looking for. Maybe grab us some yellow. Maybe we can put another little water line in here. Just here and there. Maybe we can just pull that back. Kind of soften it. Now we'll come into some white right on that edge. Get it foamy look, the foamy look. Just wiping that fan brush off. Gonna pull some of this back now. Right where that white was. More white. Pull that back even more. stuff going all the way back to the other wave. Pull some of this down for a reflection. Pull that down. Just for a slight reflection. Go across. Maybe we can come right down here with some. Maybe more yellow. Right in here, right where you'd think. Right where you'd think the reflection would be. More white, I think. You need it to pop just a little bit. Gotta go back and forth till you get that look. And I think that's the look. So, well, gotta come into some beachy, sandy, who knows. Maybe put some palm trees in this one. Come into some colors just like that. Maybe we'll come in and we'll tap. We'll come in and we'll tap. I want to cover up that highlight there we did. we'll come into some whites and browns. Lighten it up. Lighten it up, the brown areas there for the beach. Come into some tapping. Be right on this edge here. Back there. Who knows, maybe that's all highlighted right across the front here. Come into the blender brush. Tapping it. Tapping it, you could pull it. It gives it more of a, maybe of a sandy look. Pull it down. Tap it. Some sand going. Sandy look. Use some more whites, I think. Clean the pan brush off. Go into some whites. Make it more of a white. A white sandy beach. Some highlighted areas. Maybe where it's hitting, you can make another peninsula or a little hill there. Clean off the blender brush so we come into just more of the whiter. Maybe this can go all the way back. Come all the way into the front. Put this one in front. Pushes that back. Maybe that goes right down. Gets all blended back right here. Maybe that's all. Got some things happening on that hill there. But what I see, I'm not sure if I like that hill. I'm going to add some more color. I'm going to bring this down just like that. Just like that. Come into white. Highlight that edge. Blender brush. Kind of brings that all right together. Just the way we want it. Got some hills there in the back. We'll highlight that. We'll highlight that a little more. have it stand out. Coming over here first, we'll tap that down. And we'll tap that right there. Blend this in. Smooth it out so it looks like sand. Sandy goes back. Looks pretty good. I'm going to clean this brush off, I think. The one we had the dark on. Use the 2-inch brush here. Get some liquid clear. Thin it out. Grab some greens. Some browns maybe. Get a darker color, I think. Different things happening right on the brush. You can pull it in one direction. Different greens, sap green, phthalo green, brown. Round it out, just like that. We're going to come in and we're going to tap some greenery in here. Maybe right here. Just pushing up. I don't want to do too much because I don't want to take that reflection away over there. That we work to get. Picked up a hair there. Just take the edge of the brush here and pull up. Kind of takes it away. Maybe right here we can have something. I kind of like that wave coming in right there, so you can kind of block what you want and leave the other stuff. Who knows, maybe we got some big things happening up here. Right down. Maybe we got something right here. Wherever you think. Wherever you think you might want some grassy stuff to grow, you can make it happen. It's your world. Okay, now I'm going to take the blender brush and come in and blend this in. Get some shadows and things happening. Grassy areas that came down off of that grassy stuff we just put down. The beach grass is what I'll call it. automatically have some shadows there. Maybe even some more grassy areas too. Just like that. Come into the palette knife with some different maybe browns. Get a little roll of paint right on the edge. And you can come in here and scrape some things in. Different twigs and who knows. Different twigs and things. Maybe get some yellows. Get the reflection of that going on. A little bit of yellow. You can use the other end too, the chisel edge. Come into some smaller grassy areas that you might want to get. Highlight. More yellow, I think, down in here. Keep wiping the palette knife off and picking up some more yellows. Right where you think it might be highlighting it, coming through. Okay, we got that happening. I think we can come into some brown color. And some paint thinner. Load it right up. Put some palm trees in, just like that. Maybe we could have one right here. A palm tree right here. Comes right down. maybe we can have a little one right out here. Little peninsula. Right down into the grassy area. Come into the palette knife. Use some whites, maybe some yellows for highlight. Oh, who knows? I just tapped this. We'll just tap this in and we'll pull it. Pull it around. Get that look. Okay. Take this brush here, we'll start pulling it. In a circular motion. Just the way it would look. Wipe off that excess. So that brown we got going on there. Pull some white. Pull some white. All the way up. Keep wiping that brush off to just get mostly white for the highlight. All the way down. And all the way up. Okay, we'll start on the leaves now, using the fan brush. Liquid clear and greens. Browns, different shades of green, liquid clear, just like that. Now we'll come in and we're just tapping this. Maybe it goes right down into the grassy area. It does now. Like I said, it's your world. Now we're going to take the edge and just tap some of the branchy parts that will come off of it. Kind of individually. each one. So you get that look you're looking for. Come the other way. Tap and push down. Maybe some of this goes up there. Almost right by the seagulls. Maybe this goes up here. You can tap as much as you want so you get the look you're looking for. The fullness. The realness. Loading up some more colors for the next tree in the back there. Maybe this tree is up here higher. Maybe it's got a few that come down. Just like that. Do the same thing. Tapping it. So you get that look you're looking for. All the branches coming off the palm. Palm tree. A little darker up there. We might highlight that with some lighter colors. But I'm not sure yet. I have to step back and take a look at it. See what we got. See if it's what I'm looking for. All I'm doing is tapping, filling that all in. Giving it the palmy look. The palmy beachy. Well, I think what I'm going to do now is take that same brush, load it up with some browns, and come in here and tap right in here the way the palm trees. Usually got some stuff going on in there. A little bit fuller stuff. Well, looks like that's a completed painting. I'm going to go ahead and sign it. And like always, I like signing my name with my last name. Some people like using their initials. I also like to put in the year. Gives you a good idea of what you were thinking, what was on your mind at the time, and your progress as you go along. Well, I hope you enjoyed this one. Hope you painted along with me, and I hope you come back real soon.